Hello everyone, my name is Jess and welcome to my new YouTube channel. Today I thought I would do the Newbie book tag. I wasn't tagged by anyone obviously to do this, but since this is a new YouTube channel I thought that I would do it just so you guys could get to know me a little bit better. So yeah, thank you for watching and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are as excited to be here as I am. I've been watching YouTube for a very long time and I've been recently getting more into BookTube because as someone who reads a lot of books, I for some reason didn't know that it existed. So yeah, welcome to my YouTube. So the first question we have here is why did I start a YouTube channel? The easiest way to answer that is really to meet people like me. I read a lot. I get very into the books that I read. I follow like a lot of booktubes, a lot of blogs, a lot of book Instagrams. I just really love reading and I don't know too many people who do. I don't have any really close friends in my personal life that do. I have two that are avid readers, but I feel like as much as I love them, it kind of goes above and beyond like what normal people do. So I'm really just looking for more people like me who, you know, we've all kind of been there where you like read a book and you have like a book hangover, or you're really into like one of the characters from the book and you have trouble moving on from that. I just really want to meet people who won't judge me for loving books as much as I do. Yeah. Some fun and unique things I can bring to YouTube. I honestly feel like everything has kind of already been done before. I would like to think, I do think that every person is very unique. We're all very different and very unique, but I think that when it comes to presenting yourself in a public way, I feel like a lot of the times it's already been done. For me, however, though, I think it's different because I'm here to meet people like me, so I don't necessarily think that I could bring something super different to YouTube. I just really want to make friends and meet people who are into the same things that I'm into, so I don't really think that I have a whole lot that I could like of originality. Number 3 is what are you most excited about for this channel? I would say meeting new people. Kind of going back to question number 1, I'm really excited to meet new people. I want to meet more people like me. I want to, you know, meet more people who can recommend good books to me, who have the same passion and love for books that I do. That's just really like, I'm not looking to be super popular. I'm not looking to, you know, have like 1 million followers or anything like that. I'm kind of a recluse, so this is the most direct way that I can like go out and meet people, because I don't go out and like actually physically meet people. I really just work and then read and hang out with like a few select friends. So I feel like this is the best way for me to actually physically get out and meet people. What book or book series got me into reading? I would say anything and everything by Stephen King. I started reading Stephen King when I was very little. I know it's slightly inappropriate. I feel like looking back on it now, slightly inappropriate for a child to read that. The Green Mile is actually the first book by him that I ever read. If you've read it, you understand that like in elementary school when I read it, it was probably pretty inappropriate. My obsession with books, however, happened when Harry Potter came out. Because I was fortunate enough to be right around the same age as Harry Potter in the stories. I think he was a year older than me or a year younger than me technically. And I just fell in love with them. Like I used to own, I obviously own all the books, still own all the books, not my original copies, but all of them still. But I used to own like little knickknacks, and I obviously saw all the movies when they came out, and I used to fall asleep listening to the audiobooks. I believe his name is Jim, the guy who reads the books. I absolutely loved the books, like falling asleep to them every single night. So my obsession with books actually started happening with Harry Potter. Stephen King got me into reading. He was definitely the first author that I really sat down and like on my own read. But yeah, I would definitely say Harry Potter is what brought on the obsession with books. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? Okay, so my favorite booktuber is BookRoast. If you guys don't know who she is, you should definitely look her up. But she is, I'll list her down in the down bar too, but she is hilarious. Like her, from video 1 that she did, her humor just shines through for everything. So she, I don't know, I feel like she's just so down to earth and so real, and no matter like what platform you see her on, whether it's Instagram or YouTube or anything, she's just so real. Like who she is on video or on those channels is who she is in real life. So I just really love her. But if I had to ask her one thing, it would be, where did you get your cats? Your cats are so adorable. I have 3 of them and they're not nearly as cute as yours. Challenges of having a booktube channel that you think will be hardest to overcome. I'm definitely not that person where if somebody decided to leave a mean comment, like, it would hurt me a little bit, but I know, I'm 27, so I know the internet isn't like all like sunshine and daisies, like I totally get that, but I think the hardest thing would be not making any friends. Like not necessarily gaining exposure and having a big channel, like I don't care about that. Like even if somebody came to my channel and commented and we started talking and we could, you know, develop a friendship like through books or whatever, that's totally fine. Even if they didn't subscribe, like I don't care at all about subscribers, but it would be really sad if I didn't meet anybody. Like even if it's only 1 or 2 people, like that's really all that I want. So for me, like mean comments, all of that, like I don't care, I just want to meet friends, which slightly creepy, not gonna lie. When did I start reading? I started reading in elementary school. My family's big readers. I'm married to a reader. He reads all the time. I grew up with everyone around me reading books. I grew up in Alaska, so for us, academics were very, very important. So from the very, very beginning, you read. Like they just started you in elementary school, like, you know, kindergarten, first grade, you started actually reading. And so I would say since then I've been a reader. My dad is a reader. My mom's not really a reader, but my dad really is. And for me, that was just something that naturally came to us. So from a very, very, very young age, I was reading. Second to last question is, where do I read? I read downstairs on my couch. I read at work. I read in my car on breaks at work. There's a couch right here in my office. This is my office by the way, but there's a couch right there in my office that I read on. I'm not a big reader for bed. I'll read in bed if I'm planning on, like, I need to fall asleep right now, because for some reason being super bundled up in bed, like, I have, you know, my favorite pillow, my favorite blanket, like, when I do that, I'm immediately out. So try not to read in bed too much, but, I mean, if I have to, but. And then the final question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Let's see, I love, horror is my favorite genre, obviously Stephen King, and I haven't really honestly read too many books outside of Stephen King horror related. I read a little bit of his son, Joe Hill is his son, but I don't, if you see me looking over there, it's because my bookshelf is over there, but I don't really read a whole lot more than Stephen King when it comes to horror, but every single time he has a book out, I buy it immediately, because I love him. But I would say, I just recently got into young adult. I do like young adult a lot. I had a friend who tried to get me to read it for a very, very long time, and I kind of felt like I didn't belong there because, like I said, I am 27, so I was like, you know, anything young adult, at least for me, I feel very old, so I didn't really feel like I was allowed to be in that group, but I absolutely love young adult. Sarah J. Maas is obviously my favorite. Let's see, I also read a lot of historical fiction. I read some non-fiction, really anything. I don't read a whole lot of contemporary. I'm not a big fan of contemporary. I don't really like mushy love stuff, but yeah, I just read pretty much anything. Anything and everything that I can get my hands on. I read a lot of recommended books from friends. People just bring me books. I'm kind of known as that person. So yeah, for me, it's really just anything that piques my interest, especially if, and we're all kind of guilty of this, if you see a really, really pretty book cover and you're like, all right, I don't know what that book's about, but I'm gonna buy it because the book cover is really pretty. That is me. That's me through and through. But yeah, so that completes my tag. I'm glad I finally did it, and I'm really, really glad to be here. I hope you guys are as excited as I am about this channel. I know you guys don't really know me or anything like that, but I'm just really excited, and I'm planning on posting pretty regularly, and I really just want to like open up the comments for like discussions and meet people, and you know, I'll list like my Instagram because I'm on there a lot and I can meet people there. But yeah, I'm just really excited to be here, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.